Hey everyone! I just kind of thought I'd drop in and create a little impromptu video of sorts. I also didn't feel like editing this thing, so I hope you enjoy some sped up footage of Tactics Ogre paired with Guilty Gear music, because that's what I do when I'm not making videos. Anyways, I'm making this video for two reasons mainly. First of all, I recently reached 1,000 subscribers on my channel, which, damn, it's pretty damn amazing, honestly. It's hard to believe that this dinky little channel of mine has managed to accumulate something of a following, but there it is. I mean, seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys give me so many positive comments, and even when they're not, they're super informative for a creator like myself. Give me all sorts of warm and fuzzy feelings inside that I never thought I'd get. So, yeah, thanks for letting me reach this milestone, I guess. As for the second reason why I made this video, well, I've kind of hit a natural stopping point in my Told Long series with the Persona 1 video, so I was thinking of branching out into other series. I mean, I have done that already, but this time I'm at a bit of an impasse of what exact direction I want to take my videos. So, I figured I'd turn to you guys and ask what you'd be interested in seeing from the Told Long series. Now, before you start shouting suggestions at me, I have already figured out, for the most part, what I want to do. That is to say, what I'd be willing to cover. But what I need you to help me with is, I want you guys to vote on which of 3 potential series you want me to cover. So let's not beat around the bush. Here they are. First off, there's Shin Megami Tensei. I mean, the logical conclusion, obviously having finished Persona, it would be prudent to examine the parent series. Now, of course, Shin Megami Tensei itself is a name tied to a whole lot of different series. So before I get into any sort of Devil Summoners or Soul Hackers, I figure I should start with the mainline series. Now, which mainline series to start with is another question. I mean, I think I want to start with either 2 or 3. Like, 3 is the big one, and the one I've actually played through and know that for a fact it would be a good video. But that being said, I feel like these videos tend to do a bit better when they cover games that aren't quite so well known, and I imagine a lot fewer people have played 2 than have played 3, so it might be a better starting point. The only problem with 2 is that it was only released in Japan, so I'd have to play a fan translation on an emulator, and, well, I can't really guarantee how good the quality for that would be. Also, I've never played the game before, so I don't know how interesting a story it actually is. Whatever, I'll figure it out. The first option for you guys to vote on is just Shin Megami Tensei, the mainline series. If you want to add which one you'd be interested in, I'd take it into consideration, but I'm ultimately going to be the one who decides which one I cover. Anyways, second choice, Skies of Arcadia. A big step away from my usual stuff. While my other games are usually more introspective and meant to look into different facets of humanity and stuff like that, Skies of Arcadia is a lot more just an adventure. You know, just a fun cast of characters traveling through a world you've never seen before. Kind of like a Saturday morning cartoon. But I mean that in like the best way possible. Much like Shin Megami Tensei 3, I've played through Skies of Arcadia before, and I know that it's a good game that I would be very happy to cover with a video like this. I also know that the game itself is a bit of a pain in the ass to get your hands on, so I could see people wanting to see it summarized. So option 2 is Skies of Arcadia. Option 3, the final one, is the dark horse, I guess, of this vote, Xenosaga Episode 1. Now, unlike the previous 2 options, I have absolutely no experience with the Xeno series, so I really have no idea whether they would be good at all for me to cover. That being said, over the course of my life, I've heard many good things about Xenosaga. You know, all those fancy buzzwords like interesting characters and intricate plot, and what have you. So I wondered if making a video where I'm actually learning the plot alongside you guys, rather than replaying something I already know about, would be enjoyable. Plus, it's sort of a spiritual ancient ancestor to the very popular Xenoblade Chronicles, so I figured there might be some interest there. But with that in mind, I guess I could also do Xenogears, but I don't know, I've always had Xenosaga on my to-do list, so personally I'd just be much more interested in doing Xenosaga. So, yeah, those are your 3 options, Shin Megami Tensei, Skies of Arcadia, or Xenosaga Episode 1. If you're interested in any of those options, I guess just leave a comment with which one you'd like to see. It's worth noting, as with all my videos, that it takes a long-ass time to make these videos, especially considering I haven't started even playing the games. So, don't expect that these videos are going to be completed anytime soon. Still, at the end, I was just wondering if you guys wanted to chip in and suggest maybe what direction you want this series to go in. So, yeah. Thanks for any feedback you have, and for all the support up till now. Bye.